What's up, VC? I'm here with Matthew from Yesterday's Trips, and today we're going to talk about this collection that we bought. I'll include a flip video at the end, but it's a pretty insane collection, I'd say. It's about 250 records, some really cool stuff, and some really cool things.
Yeah, really cool.
Lots of reissues, pretty cool. I don't know. It was great. We had a great time. He said he found it on Facebook, and then he was like, "You want to come get this collection?" Today. I was like, "Yeah."
Down in Virginia, it was a bit of a drive. We made the journey, so
definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it.
These all stink of cigarettes again, because that's a sign of a good collection, apparently.
Yeah.
But I'll get started. There's a ton of vinyl, but these were just some upgrades for me. I'm gonna show a bunch of upgrades. Blue Oyster Cult. These are the cleanest copies I've ever seen of these. This is in the shrink wrap. This is like mint, and this record sounds so good when it's clean. I had a beater copy, and it's just, these both are just fantastic, and yeah, I love them. Yeah. I got these two Rolling Stones. I already had these again. These are all just upgrades, but Tattoo You and Goat's Head Soup, really, really clean copies.
Yeah.
And then these Credences. I had a really bad copy of this, so that's an upgrade. This is not too much of an upgrade, but it's still pretty cool. And this was definitely an upgrade. This is one of my favorite CCR albums. It's the most psychedelic they ever were. And it's got long songs like Susie Q and stuff. Pretty dang cool. I also got the Allman Brothers, Brothers and Sisters. Again, another great upgrade. Moody Blues, Threshold of a Dream. Classic. Jethro Tull, Aqualung, great album. I love it. Deep Purple Machine Head. This is the cleanest copy I've ever seen of this. These never come this clean.
It's true.
And it has the insert poster and everything, just like a mint original copy. Pretty crazy. And then the real great upgrade, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars by David Bowie. An original copy. I had an 80s reissue, so this was really good to get.
Yeah, it's essential. I guess I'll run through some here too as well that were upgrades for me. First off, probably the one I'm most excited about, because I really want it, is LA Woman by the Doors. This is the 1971 repress of it, so it doesn't have the like window like cutout of it, but it's still that original mix of it, which sounds phenomenal. If you haven't heard it, definitely listen to an original 1970s.
I showed my beater copy,
and that still sounds really good.
It still sounds fantastic, but I can't. Yeah, that sounded great when we played it.
Yeah,
it's this same mix, so yeah.
Yeah, I played that multiple times later. Like it's so good. I love that album. And also another Doors record that was an upgrade for me, Morrison Hotel. This is like a really clean copy of this. There's not many marks on it at all.
Yeah, and that I have an original pressing too, and it's just fantastic. Also, the sound quality is so amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing how good they sound. Got two Rush records. I had like newer reissues of these. This is an 80s press on like the black and orange Mercury label of Fly By Night. I'd love to get an original copy of it someday, but this is a really clean copy of it for now, so that'll definitely serve me well. And this one I'm on the fence about keeping. I mean, I had a really beat copy that I got for really cheap of this record. It's Caress of Steel by Rush. There's some guy on Discogs who's saying that this pressing doesn't sound good. It's like some repress of it. I don't know. But I definitely have to listen to this, see what he's talking about, because I don't know. This is such a clean copy of it. So
that's both of those Rush albums are like great early 70s hard rock.
Yeah, they're so good.
Dig kind of deep into their discography, but yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, and then got Closer to Home by Grand Funk, which is also amazing. Really good cheap heat if you're into that sort of thing. I haven't heard this record yet by them, but one of my friends said that the last song on the album, I'm Your Captain, is fantastic.
It's a big radio kind of hit, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's fantastic, apparently. And it's in really good condition, too, for a Grand Funk record. And this one, I've heard this one before. I wasn't crazy about it. I've only given it one spin. I definitely have to check it out. But it's E Pluribus Funk by Grand Funk. This is a really clean copy of this. It's got that like gimmick like coin sleeve.
I've never seen one in this good of shape. Like the coin sleeve it's crazy.
It's not like there's no splits or anything on it. Like there's some like bending and stuff.
Barely like ring wear.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Pretty incredible.
And the disc is nice too. And it's got the insert to it as well.
Most of the stuff in this collection was pretty much near mint or mint. There's very few things that weren't.
Yeah. First up, I got Selling England by the Pound by Genesis. I didn't know about this record. Soren actually showed me this one. Specifically the one song on it, the
Birth of Fifth.
Firth of Fifth, yeah.
Fantastic progressive rock.
That song is amazing. So if you're not familiar, definitely check it out. It's on the Hatter label. There's some pretty cool stuff on that label.
Yeah, that's just a fantastic prog album. Absolutely essential in the genre. I'll continue here with one that was also really cool that I don't think I'm going to keep because I kind of need the money, but still really cool. Anyway, The Wind Blows, Frank in Paris. This is a bootleg, and we did play one side of it, and it's really fantastic. The sound quality on this bootleg is really good. It's a great, like, it just sounds really good. It's a really good show, too. Pretty cool, like, completely blank labels.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I was pretty shocked to see that in there.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see that there out of everything else that we got. That one was definitely an odd one to see, but it is really cool.
Yeah.
For sure. Got this one. This is an original U.S. pressing of it. Dio, we are, what is it? Devo. We are not men, we are Devo. I wasn't really crazy about this record. I know a lot of people are really into Devo. I gave it one listen, and I really couldn't get into it. Maybe I need to listen to it again, but for right now, I'm thinking about selling it. So
letting it go.
Yeah, but we'll see. I guess next up I have Bark of the Moon by Ozzy Osbourne. This is an extremely clean copy of this. It's probably one of my favorite Ozzy records, actually. Like Bark at the Moon, like just the guitar tone on this record just sounds so good. It's Jake E. Lee on this record. Yeah, he does a fantastic job.
All of the Ozzy solo stuff is like so great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
To keep with Ozzy, these were a few of the reissues. I just decided I was going to keep them because I don't know. This one I kept because it's like, it sounds fantastic. Really good pressing. Black Sabbath's self-titled debut. One I don't have that I really needed, and this is a 2010 reissue. Pressed by Rhino Records, I think. It sounds fantastic. Yeah. This is an incredible pressing. Really, really great. I just pulled it out and looked it up and saw that the median was like $40, so I was like, okay, it's got to sound great then. And I looked at the reviews, and yeah, I decided to keep it just until I get an original or until I get a nice copy, but pretty cool. And then these two I got as reissues because I don't think I'm ever going to own originals. Pearl Jam debut, fantastic.
Yeah.
Nevermind, Nirvana. Everyone knows it, but great stuff.
Essential grunge records for sure. Next up is one that I've been dying to get my hands on, and I just never really pulled the trigger on it. Love It to Death by Alice Cooper. Yeah, so this whole record is amazing. I mean, it has the hit on it, I'm 18, which I feel like that's probably one of the more well-known Alice Cooper songs. Black Juju is insane, but it's so good. Just some really good early 70s hard rock here, and yeah, it's fantastic, and a really clean copy of that too. It's not an original press. Original pressings don't have this like little like features their hit single on 18, so I'd like to get a copy of that one day, but for now this will definitely do.
I also got some Alice Cooper, two that I didn't have, and I honestly have not listened to these yet, but this is a repress, this is an original. There's no panties in this one, on the desk, unfortunately, but I don't know. Do you have anything to say about these two?
I don't know. I haven't gotten around to listening to those yet, so no.
Yeah, just some cool records.
Yeah, finally I have one more Alice Cooper. It's $1 Billion Babies. This is not an original. It originally came on the Olive label. This is a palm tree. But it's a really clean copy at that, and it also has the dollar bill, or the, insert. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's the dollar.
Pretty cool.
Or billion dollar, my mistake. And yeah, the insert.
In your sleeve. Pretty cool.
Baby. so wacky. But yeah.
Yeah, Alice Cooper is a strange dude. I had Pretties for You. I think I gave it to you.
Yeah, you did.
I couldn't get past the sound quality on that album.
Yeah.
It's just it sounds so rough.
They recorded it like that too.
Yeah, it's like they're like demos. I think they weren't supposed to be put out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the songs. It's just I couldn't get past the sound quality.
Yeah.
These next two are ones where I've been trying to get all their discography because they're just a great band. I mean, everyone loves them. Everyone knows them. Queen, Sheer Heart Attack, News of the World. This is the one with Killer Queen. I think this is like their big breakthrough record. Whatever. Yeah. This is the one with We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions. Huge radio songs. Killer Queen is my favorite Queen song. But yeah, Brian May is a fantastic guitar player, and he really shines on these albums. I mean, when you listen to the album tracks, it's just incredible. He's just so good. Yeah, great stuff.
Next up, I have 3 here from Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The Yes album, Close to the Edge, which actually is an upgrade for me, and Topographical Oceans.
I actually just saw John Anderson in concert a few weeks ago, and it was incredible. It was so good. Like, he was with a band called the Band Geeks, who he like found on YouTube or something. They're doing a cover of his song, and he tours with them, and they did this entire album, this whole thing of the Yes album, and then they performed Close to the Edge and You and I, and it was really incredible. Like, for an 80-year-old man to be singing like a 30-minute song, pretty crazy. And he sounds pretty good still. There's a few rough moments, I would say, but like, I mean, nothing you wouldn't expect from like, again, an 80-year-old dude. And they're making new music, and I think this is the closest you can get to seeing Yes live today, is going to see John Anderson and the Band Geeks. Because if you close your eyes, it just feels like you're back there. Like, my mom was kind of emotional because she went to Yes concerts in the 70s, and it just like took her right back to there. Damn. It's really, really cool. Wow. Great stuff.
Yeah. Definitely excited to get those because they're very clean copies.
Oh yeah, and fantastic albums. These next two are ones I picked up because I am a huge fan of this band, and I haven't listened to them yet, but I've listened to them before. I haven't just listened to these copies yet. The Who, oh god, what's this called? Face Dances? I think it's Face Dances, and it's hard. This is the one with Eminence Front, and this is the one with You Better You Bet. 2 great songs that I love. I saw Roger Daltrey in concert, so just wanted to keep these and give them listens, because I do really love The Who, and I'm thinking about completing their discography, so that would be pretty cool.
Next up, we have an extremely nice copy of, what is this, 5150?
5150.
5150 by Van Halen.
I'm not... in the shrink wrap.
Yeah, it's in the shrink wrap. That's the main reason. I'm just showing this because of how clean it is. Like,
they're usually not in that condition.
It's so nice. Like, I'm not really familiar with this one by them, but I definitely will check it out. But yeah, it's such a clean copy. I had to show this one off. It's insane.
That's pretty crazy. I think it's the first one with Sammy Hagar.
Is it?
I think. But yeah, just to have an original copy of that in shrink wrap like that is pretty damn crazy.
Yeah.
It's just super nice. As we move into the 80s, this is one I ended up deciding to keep. It's like a super mint copy of this. People urged me to listen to this band, so I did. U2, War. Put this on in the car when I was driving, and I just really, I did enjoy it a lot. I've been trying to get into the 80s now because it's a huge hole in my listening. I miss a lot of great music from the 80s. So this is definitely one I'm keeping, and it's super clean. It's a repress, but Yeah, really clean.
Yeah. Right before I get into the 80s stuff that I have here, I'll show off this Exile on Main Street by the Rolling Stones. This is an original copy, and it's a very nice copy at that. I'm honestly not too familiar with this record by them.
Well, it's great. It's got Tumbling Dice.
So
it's a very upbeat Stones album.
Is it?
There's not like any slow songs on it, I don't think. And they all kind of like, it's very high energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a super nice copy.
Yeah.
And it does not have the postcards.
Oh.
I think it comes with the postcards or something. I don't think it has it.
It doesn't? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I didn't see those.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Needed to add. I don't have a lot of Stone stuff, so definitely cool to add that to the collection. And then I have these 2 R.E.M. records. Also not really familiar with this band, really. This is one of their first records, I know that. Murmur. But I believe it's on the original label it came on, but I think it's a replay press from the same year. But yeah, both of them are very clean and also very cool to see, because like you don't see R.E.M. stuff and original R.E.M. stuff at that, like, ever. So definitely really cool to see.
And there was a couple more R.E.M. albums that I have upstairs that I did not bring down here, but very, very cool. And this is one I didn't have, but I've heard great things about it. I know you bought this one, and I remember when you bought it.
It's a great
Spectres, Blue Oyster Cult, Godzilla is the song on here. That's the hit, I think. Again, I just try to like get all the Blue Oyster Cult I can, and this is one that was missing, so decided to pick it up.
All right, and then I guess the
real pickers,
the really cool stuff that
really
we got
cool
from this.
ones of the collection. All these original pressing Iron Maidens. We've got Peace of Mind, Power Slave, and Number of the Beast and Killers. A huge hole in my collection was the Iron Maiden. I mean, I'm not like a massive fan, but my dad's a pretty big fan. He saw them last year. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not.
Is great.
I'm not that big of a fan. I mean, I really like a few of their records, especially the early stuff. But yeah, this album and Somewhere in Time. I know that's not like a fan favorite or whatever. People don't really like that one that much, but I really like that one. So both of those records for me, like, those are top tier 80s like metal albums for me.
I'm trying to fill like the 80s hole in my collection and in my brain of music. So like, I got the Metallica Ride the Lightning this year, so just to get all the Iron Maidens, really cool. This is the European press, I think, actually.
Oh, is it?
German press or something.
Really?
Yeah. It's got the EMI.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. But these are like mint.
Yeah, these are,
mint
this one's
original
really
copies
clean.
of these. Really, really cool. Yeah, these are awesome. They're just great records.
Yeah.
Fun to listen to. Just heavy, great stuff.
Yeah.
Love them.
Super cool. Super cool.
And that's about it for some keepers and cool records from the collection. Again, I'm going to include that flip video coming right now. But yeah, just incredible.
Yeah.
We're looking to buy all these more collections and stuff. I mean, we did kind of blow the budget on this one, but
we did.
Very much worth it. Tons of reissues, tons of like brand new reissues, like from the 2010s and stuff.
Yeah, like a ridiculous amount. It's like,
like
why is he
50 of them?
Why was he selling so many? I don't know.
I don't know. And we got a really good deal on it. Like,
yeah.
If you even, that's just my keep pile. If you like added that out, that's even way more than what we paid for this. Great, just awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Really awesome.
For sure.
But yeah, flip video now. Thanks for watching. See ya. Peace.
Bye.
The change in your way. Is there something I've been doing to make you act so doggone strange? heartbreak coming on, girl. I wanna break out into tears, 'cause I know you're not getting